I have lived most of my life beside the sea. As a child, the ocean was my playground, its waves my lullaby. My family were fishermen. The sea was our lifeblood. My father taught me to respect its power and mystery. Exploring tide pools, I learned to appreciate the small wonders hidden in plain sight. Now, with silver hair, I still walk that same shore, finding peace in the ocean's timeless presence. The sea remains unchanging, eternal, a reminder of where I've come from and where I belong. The ocean's surface is just a shimmering veil. Beneath lies a world of mystery, depths where life thrives against all odds. We've only skimmed the surface, leaving most of its stories untold. The ocean is the heart of our planet, yet its secrets remain hidden in darkness. It challenges us to listen, to explore, to wonder. Its mysteries are invitations, not obstacles. To know the ocean is to embrace the unknown. Today, let's journey not across the sea, but into it. We'll descend into darkness, meeting creatures stranger than fiction. These beings are survivors, proof of life's creativity and resilience. Their world rewrites the rules of existence. This journey is for anyone who's ever felt wonder at the sea's edge. Let's leave expectations behind and open our minds to the extraordinary. Take a deep breath. Our descent begins. Why explore the deep? Because in its creatures we see ourselves. The anglerfish's light reminds us to shine in darkness. The nautilus teaches us to grow while carrying our past. These beings are symbols of our own struggles and triumphs. Exploring the ocean is a journey of self-discovery. Look beyond the surface with your heart as well as your eyes. The ocean calls us to look deeper, into its waters and into ourselves. Our journey begins as we leave sunlight behind in a small submersible. Blue fades to black. Silence replaces the world above. This is the twilight zone, a realm of transition and mystery. In the crushing darkness, life persists in astonishing forms. Here, survival is a masterpiece of adaptation. We are respectful visitors in this ancient world. Let's quiet our minds and witness the first wonders emerging from the abyss. Out of the darkness a single light appears, the anglerfish. She lures prey with her glowing esker, a beacon in the void. In the deep, patience and ingenuity are survival. The anglerfish creates her own light, a lesson for us all. Her story grows stranger, tiny males fuse to her, living as one. This bizarre union challenges our ideas of partnership and existence. In the abyss, even the strangest life finds a way to shine. From the darkness, a velvet-red form drifts, Vampirotutis infinalis, the vampire squid from hell. With soulful blue eyes and a cloak-like body, it is a gentle relic of the deep. When threatened, it transforms. Webbed arms up, spiny cirri exposed, photophores glowing. Its dazzling display is not for attack, but for protection, a true cloak of stars. Deep in the ocean, we encounter the barrel-eye fish, a small, dark creature with a transparent head. Its green barrel-shaped eyes gaze upward, searching for prey in the dim twilight zone. A transparent shield protects its delicate eyes from stinging siphonophores. When it finds food, it can rotate its eyes forward, an incredible adaptation. The barrel-eye reminds us, sometimes we must shift our focus to seize opportunity. As our submersible glides through the abyss, we begin to appreciate the sheer scale of this environment. It is the largest single habitat on Earth, yet it is also one of the most challenging. The pressure here is hundreds, even thousands of times greater than at the surface. It is a force that would compact metal and bone. The temperature is just a few degrees above freezing, a constant numbing cold. And there is no sunlight to power photosynthesis, the foundation of almost all life as we know it on land. How, then, can life not only exist here, but thrive in such diverse and wondrous forms? The answer lies in adaptation and ingenuity. Life in the deep has found other sources of energy. Some ecosystems, clustered around hydrothermal vents, are powered not by sunlight, but by chemical energy spewing from the Earth's core. Here, giant tube worms with blood-red plumes and pale blind crabs thrive in water temperatures that would boil any surface creature. They are living proof that life does not need the sun. They have built a world on an entirely different foundation, a community powered by the planet's inner fire. It is a powerful reminder that there is always more than one way to live, more than one source of strength. The creatures themselves have evolved bodies that are perfectly suited to the pressure. Many are gelatinous, with bodies made mostly of water, which is nearly incompressible. This allows them to maintain their shape without being crushed. Others have slow metabolisms, moving with a deliberate grace that conserves every precious calorie. They live their lives in slow motion, a stark contrast to the frenetic pace of our world. Their existence is a meditation on efficiency and patience. They have mastered the art of doing less, of being still, and of finding power in that stillness. This deep, silent world is not a void. It is a vibrant, interconnected ecosystem. The marine snow that feeds the vampire squid connects the depths to the surface. The strange reproductive dance of the anglerfish ensures the continuation of its species. Every creature, no matter how bizarre, plays a part in this intricate web of life. Seeing this, I am filled with a sense of wonder at the resilience of the living world. It is a humbling experience to witness these triumphs of survival, these quiet victories won every day in the crushing silence of the abyss. They are a testament to the enduring power of life itself. Leaving the abyss, our submersible rises into the vibrant world of the shallows. Sunlight returns, piercing the water with shimmering rays. Here, coral reefs build intricate cities, teeming with life and colour. The shallows are a bustling metropolis, full of dazzling creatures and constant motion. Mystery and wonder thrive here, hidden in plain sight. Let us open our eyes to the vibrant, beautiful creatures of these sunlit waters. Our first encounter in this vibrant world is with a creature that seems to contain all the colours of a rainbow. It is the peacock mantis shrimp, a small crustacean that scuttles across the reef with an astonishing confidence. Its body is a dazzling mosaic of iridescent green, orange, red and blue. It is one of the most colourful animals in the entire ocean, a living jewel that seems almost too bright to be real. But its beauty is not just for show. It is a warning. For this small, magnificent creature is one of the most formidable predators on the reef, possessing a power that seems impossible for its size. The mantis shrimp is armed with 2 raptorial appendages which it uses to hunt. It can unfold these limbs with staggering speed, accelerating them faster than a .22 caliber bullet. This creates a strike so powerful it can shatter the shells of crabs and snails, its primary prey. The strike is so fast, in fact, that it boils the water around it, creating a phenomenon called cavitation. When these tiny bubbles collapse, they produce a secondary shock wave that can stun or even kill prey, even if the initial punch misses. It is a creature that wields the power of thunder in its tiny fists. Beyond its incredible power, the mantis shrimp possesses the most complex visual system in the animal kingdom. While humans have 3 types of colour-receptive cones in our eyes, the mantis shrimp has between 12 and 16. This means it can see a spectrum of colours that we cannot even begin to imagine, including polarised light. It perceives the world in a richness and detail that is beyond our comprehension. This creature that seems so aggressive and straightforward is experiencing a reality far more nuanced and colourful than our own. It is a reminder that what we see is never the whole picture. Observing the mantis shrimp, I'm struck by this paradox of beauty and violence, of complexity and brutal force. It teaches a curious lesson. It does not hide its colours, it displays them proudly as a sign of its strength. It reminds me that our own vibrancy, our unique talents and passions are not things to be hidden away. They are the source of our power. The mantis shrimp is a symbol of living boldly, of embracing all the bright and powerful parts of ourselves, and of understanding that the world is always more complex and more colourful than it first appears. Drifting almost invisibly among the kelp off Australia, the leafy sea dragon is a master of camouflage. Its leaf-like appendages mimic seaweed, making it nearly impossible to spot. It moves with ethereal grace, blending perfectly into its world. Feeding on tiny crustaceans, it survives by going unnoticed. The male carries the eggs, protecting the next generation. The leafy sea dragon reminds us of the quiet strength in blending in and caring deeply. Our journey through the shallows brings us to a sandy, seemingly barren seafloor. Here lives a true shapeshifter, the mimic octopus. It changes its shape and behavior to impersonate dangerous sea creatures. This incredible ability shows high intelligence and adaptability. The mimic octopus teaches us that survival is about being adaptable and creative. Hidden on the branches of a single sea fan coral, the pygmy seahorse is a miniature marvel, smaller than a fingernail, perfectly camouflaged and living its entire life on one coral. Its world is tiny, yet complete, a lesson in the beauty of a small, focused life. This tiny jewel reminds us that significance isn't about size, but about thriving in your own unique place in the world. As our time in the shallows comes to a close, we pull back our view. We see not just the individual creatures, but the entire ecosystem working as one. The reef is a single, living entity. The leafy sea dragon drifts through kelp that is anchored near the coral where the pygmy seahorse lives. The mimic octopus hunts for crabs on the sandy plains next to the reef where the mantis shrimp shatters shells. Each creature, with its unique strategy for survival, is a vital thread in an immense and intricate tapestry. Their lives are interwoven in a constant dynamic dance of predator and prey, of symbiosis and competition. This interconnectedness is the great lesson of the shallows. No creature here exists in isolation. The health of the coral affects every inhabitant. The presence of one species directly influences the life of another. The bright colours of the mantis shrimp serve as a warning, the camouflage of the sea dragon as a shield, the mimicry of the octopus as a deception. All these behaviours are part of a shared language, a complex communication network that governs the entire community. It is a beautiful, chaotic and perfectly balanced system where every part, no matter how strange or small, has a crucial role to play in the survival of the whole. This vibrant sunlit world is also incredibly fragile. The delicate balance is easily upset. A slight rise in ocean temperature can cause the corals to bleach, turning their vibrant cities into white graveyards and leaving thousands of species, like the pygmy seahorse, without a home. This fragility mirrors the delicate balance within our own communities and, indeed, within ourselves. Our own internal well-being depends on a harmony between all the different parts of our spirit, our strength, our subtlety, our adaptability, our capacity for quiet contentment. When one part is neglected, the whole system suffers. As we prepare to leave this dazzling world, I am filled with both joy and a sense of responsibility. The creatures of the shallows have shown us life in all its vibrant, competitive and cooperative glory. They have taught us about the power of colour, the grace of camouflage, the genius of mimicry and the beauty of a small, well-lived life. They have shown us that we are all part of a larger dance, connected in ways we may not always see. Their lives are a celebration of the sun's energy, a testament to the wild creativity that flourishes in the light. Between the sunlit shallows and the deep abyss lies the pelagic zone, a world of constant motion. Each night, trillions of marine creatures rise from the depths to feed, then descend at dawn. This is the great vertical migration, the largest movement of life on Earth. Their combined mass forms a living layer so vast it appears on sonar as a false seafloor. This daily journey connects light and darkness, feeding the ocean and inspiring us to rise toward the light. At the heart of the ocean's great migration is the lanternfish, perhaps the most abundant vertebrate on Earth. By day they hide in the twilight zone. At night they rise in vast glowing schools, a river of stars. Their bioluminescent lights dazzle, helping them communicate, find mates, and hide from predators. Alone, they're vulnerable. Together, they're a force, fueling the ocean and reminding us of the power of community. Following the river of stars, a more formidable traveller joins the great migration. Emerging from the oxygen-depleted darkness, we encounter the Humboldt squid. Also known as the jumbo squid, this is a large, powerful predator, a muscular and intelligent hunter of the open ocean. Growing up to 2 meters long, they travel in large, coordinated shoals of over 1,000 individuals. They are voracious and highly efficient pack hunters, using their intelligence and speed to overwhelm schools of lanternfish and other prey that make the nightly journey to the surface. Their presence adds a dramatic and often violent energy to the vertical migration. The Humboldt squid is a creature of 2 extremes. It spends its days resting in the deep, dark, cold waters where oxygen levels are so low that most other large animals could not survive. They have special adaptations in their blood that allow them to thrive in these hypoxic zones, finding refuge from their own predators like sperm whales and sharks. But as night falls, they undergo a metabolic transformation, becoming active, aggressive hunters that surge upwards into the richer, more oxygenated surface waters to feed. They are masters of switching between 2 completely different physiological states, a life of deep rest and explosive action. These squid are also known for their rapid colour-changing abilities. Their skin is covered in chromatophores, pigment sacs that they can expand and contract in an instant. They can flash from pale white to a deep, angry red in a fraction of a second. Scientists believe these dramatic flashes are a complex form of communication, used to coordinate their pack hunts in the dark, to signal aggression, or to confuse their prey. Watching a shoal of them hunt is like witnessing a silent, flashing conversation, a light show of predatory intent. It is a language of colour and light that we are only just beginning to understand. The Humboldt squid embodies a raw and powerful form of resilience. It is a creature that thrives in environments that are hostile to most life, and it has the ability to transform itself to seize opportunities. It represents the more aggressive, driven side of our own nature, the part of us that can endure hardship and then act with decisive force when the time is right. It teaches a lesson in adaptability, showing us that we too can learn to rest and recover in our own dark depths, gathering our strength so that we can rise to meet the challenges and opportunities that await us in the light. The sperm whale is a true master of two worlds. At the surface, it breathes, rests and socializes in the sunlit water. But with a deep breath, it dives into the abyss, hunting in total darkness using powerful clicks as sonar. It bridges the gap between air and the deepest ocean, living between extremes. The whale reminds us we too can explore our depths and return, mastering both light and dark. As we observe these incredible travellers, the tiny lanternfish, the aggressive Humboldt squid, and the colossal sperm whale, we begin to see the true significance of this in-between space. It is not an empty void, but a dynamic and vital connection. The creatures that undertake the great vertical migration are the threads that stitch the top of the ocean to the bottom. They form a living, breathing bridge, a biological pump that transports energy and nutrients on a massive scale. Without this daily journey, the deep sea would be a far more barren and desolate place. This process is essential for the health of our entire planet. The phytoplankton at the surface take in carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas, through photosynthesis. When the migrating creatures eat this plankton and then travel down into the deep, they carry that carbon with them. Some of it is respired, but much of it is excreted or sinks to the ocean floor when the creatures die. This process, known as the biological carbon pump, plays a crucial role in regulating our planet's climate by locking away vast amounts of carbon in the deep ocean, preventing it from re-entering the atmosphere. These daily commuters are unsung heroes of climate stability. This living bridge is a beautiful illustration of interdependence. The life of the deep depends on the nourishment that comes from the sunlit surface. The great predators, like whales and tuna, depend on the concentration of prey created by the migration. The very climate of our world is influenced by this rhythmic daily pulse of life. It is a powerful reminder that no part of a system exists in isolation. Actions in one realm have profound consequences in another. The connection between the light and the dark is not just poetic. It is a fundamental biological reality that sustains the largest habitat on Earth. Reflecting on this, I am reminded of the bridges within ourselves. We all have a surface self that we show to the world, and a deeper self that we often keep hidden. The health of our inner world depends on the connection between these two realms. We must allow experiences from our sunlit, conscious lives to nourish our deeper selves, and we must bring wisdom from our deep subconscious minds up into the light. The ocean's living bridge teaches us that wholeness comes not from separating these parts of ourselves, but from creating a constant flowing connection between them, allowing them to nourish and sustain each other. In the ocean's vast in-between, we've witnessed the world's greatest migration, a dance of lanternfish, Humboldt squid, and sperm whales. These creatures thrive by moving between light and darkness, adapting to constant change. Their resilience teaches us to embrace uncertainty and find strength in transition. Like them, we can learn to flow, adapt, and discover life's beauty in the spaces in between. The ocean is a realm of extremes, home to the largest animal ever known, and to creatures so small they're invisible to the naked eye. To truly appreciate its wonders, we must let go of our own familiar measurements. Here, giants and tiny wonders invite us to see the world and ourselves through a new lens. This is the final act of our underwater exploration, a meditation on the great and the small. In the vast ocean, the blue whale appears, a true giant, the largest animal ever to live. Its size is staggering, its heart as big as a car, its tongue as heavy as an elephant. To witness one is profoundly humbling. The blue whale sings deep, resonant songs that travel for miles, connecting these gentle giants across the sea. In its grandeur, the blue whale reminds us of our place in nature, a living symbol of humility and awe. From the largest creature on earth, we now shift our focus to the smallest. In a single drop of seawater, a hidden universe of plankton thrives. These tiny organisms, largely invisible, are the ocean's invisible forest. Phytoplankton perform photosynthesis, creating food and producing over half our planet's oxygen. Every ocean creature, from tiny fish to blue whales, depends on them. Every other breath we take is a gift from these drifting unsung heroes. Deep in the ocean's twilight zone, a legend glides, the giant oarfish, the world's longest bony fish. Rarely seen alive, its silvery ribbon-like body and red crest have inspired sea serpent tales for centuries. Each sighting is a glimpse into the unknown, a reminder that the ocean still holds mysteries and marvels beyond our imagination. The oarfish is a living legend, proof that there is still room for awe and for sea serpents in our world. We have stood in the shadow of the blue whale and peered into the microscopic world of plankton, the unseen foundation of all marine life. The ocean teaches us that importance is not measured by size. The giant and the minuscule are equally vital, inextricably linked. Every creature, from whale to grain of sand, has its purpose and beauty. We are privileged to be a part of it. Our journey through the ocean's wonders comes to an end. From glowing creatures in the abyss to vibrant coral cities, we've witnessed life's creativity and resilience. The ocean has left its mark on our spirits, inviting us to keep exploring, questioning, and reconnecting with wonder. The ocean's final whisper is not a goodbye, but an invitation to discover the mysteries within and beyond. The ocean is a mirror. It reflects our world and ourselves. The creatures we met show our inner qualities. The ocean's depths reveal our hidden strengths. It teaches us to embrace our complexity. We are as vast and wondrous as the sea. The ocean has shared its secrets and fragility with us. Now our connection must become a promise to protect, to love, and to cherish this cradle of life. Every small act matters, from picking up plastic to teaching our children to care. Let us make a promise to the waves, a promise we will keep for the rest of our days.